Jolrael is a strange Simic legendary with some serious cEDH potential, with the ability to draw a couple extra cards each turn if you play your cards right, and then pivot into an Edric Extra Turns deck. Today we're going to go over how to make Jolrael your next commander. For 2 generic and Simic, 3/3 legendary creature human druid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land becomes an XX green and blue bird creature with flying and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. It's still a land. Whenever a land creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. By herself, Jolrael will draw you an extra card every turn. Provided you played a land, you should have at least 1 player you can throw that Simic bird at. That slight bit of early game value will help you hit more lands and control the game. If you keep up to 1 or 2 pieces of interaction a turn, you should be able to effectively slow down the game. Thanks to how this deck is built, you won't need to worry about any combo to win the game. Your strategy, should you choose to play it, is simple. Play your commander and start swinging. Once you have a few lands, you can use any of the effects that turn your lands into creatures to snowball out of control, such as Nature's Revolt, Living Plane, and Sylvan Awakening. Once you hit 8 to 10 lands thanks to our land ramp effects, attack with all but 5 or 6 of your lands to fill up your hand, then cast an extra turn spell to keep going, such as Part the Water Veil, Capture of Jing's Hao, pardon my pronunciation, and Karn's Temporal Sundering. Once Jolrael hits her stride with a massive lands and extra turns, you'll proceed to beat face for a win. So far as core cards, combos, and playlines are concerned, there are a few to look out for in Jolrael. And speaking of pronunciation, let me know how you pronounce her name. For a way to turn your lands into creatures on demand with an easily tutorable source in Simic, Ambush Commander is a great way to convert forests into creatures and creatures into draw. A great card to work in tandem with Ambush Commander alongside a few other lands are creature cards in the list is Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, a close second crop rotation target. If you have Gaia's Cradle out, the number 1 target for a crop rotation here, you can use Wake Root Elemental to make infinite mana and make all your lands 5/5s with haste. If you don't reach the end of Beat Street on this swing, play that extra turn spell and go there again. Okay, time to take a second look at Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Sometimes it is the number 1 tutorable land, perhaps not enough to run Sylvan Scrying, but if you find yourself lacking forest in play, as a wide range of our enchantment lands become creatures' effects require forest, it's a crucial card to hit to make sure you get the most out of Jolrael. Like any list we can talk about on LGG, it's not set in stone. As future sets come out, it will invariably change. So here are a few flex spots or just card effects to look out for as future sets come out. Though pivotal to the strategy, we want to convert all our lands into creatures, not just forest. If further permanent-based solutions, specifically creatures, come about, both life and limb and living lands can be replaced. It goes without saying, but if future tutors avail themselves and offer Simic the ability to find enchantments, Sylvan Tutor will be first on the chopping block. It's still a great card here, but it's definitely one of the weaker tutors in green. Lastly, any additional cards with similar combos or finishers with our land base are welcome. Wake Root isn't necessarily unflexible, but illustrative of what we want. Same goes for additional turn spells. More mana-efficient ones will be welcome, replacing other more costly variations in this list. And that's it for our quick and dirty guide on Jolrael, voice of Zhalfir. She is a welcome addition to the Simic landscape, and there's a pun in there for you for how she utilizes lands matter effects. Now, did you build a similar Edric Extra Turns list, or did you build something wholly different? We'd love to hear about your deck in the comment section down below, and feel free to leave a link so that we can share it with the community. Also, if you want to see our whole deck list, there's a link in the description for you. Feel free to ask any questions over there or in the comment section here about the deck, and hopefully one of us can help you out with that. But I'm Patrick Marlette, your local game guy. For more news and updates on your favorite TCGs, subscribe to LGG and send this video along to the next gamer with a like. Thank you.